morning, everybody. I don't know if you saw the last one, but the topic today is, are you losing the battle? And then it froze. So yes, I am losing the battle. Good morning, Bronny. I'll tell you, well, I guess what a perfect topic for retrograde. I think we just entered a retrograde, right? Or something happened with some planet. Good morning, Ivana. Hi, Linda. Hello, everybody. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning. Well, I'm glad it's working now. Hi, Jeffrey. Hello. Oh, my goodness. So, hi, Ashley Marie. So, yeah, we're going to talk about are you losing the battle? Good morning, Laurel. Hi, Jeff. So the thing is that I'll tell you what, sometimes it just feels so uphill. Am I right? You just feel the struggle after the struggle. And you're waiting for the tap out, right? You're waiting to say, oh my goodness, like, when's it going to be over? So, hi, Ashley Marie. Hello, everybody. So, first of all, let me just say happy International Women's Day to all the unbelievably empowered, beautiful, and strong women out there. So, this day is for you, so make sure you celebrate. Are you losing the battle? Well, the first thing you got to do is try not to stress about it, right? Because it is phenomenally stressful when you feel like you aren't making progress, when you feel like you've been hit in the gut, or there's a setback, or things just don't seem to be flowing. Now, the problem is some people take that as a sign, right? Oh, must not meant to be. That's, not true. Sometimes things are just meant for us to work through them and to have that faith, to have that hope. Hi, Stephen. Nice to see you. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, Nadia. Hello, everybody. But there are just some times when the struggle is so much and you just feel like you can't get ahead. And whether that's emotional, like, maybe you're just having a real sad day. Good morning, Noelle. Good morning, Connie. Maybe you're having a real sad day. You're just feeling down, either sorry for yourself or feeling grief or feeling alone, feeling like you don't have someone to talk to. Those days are really difficult, just when we need that emotional support. And so that can make you feel like you're losing a battle, that you don't have someone to reach out to. Some could be the physical ailments, right? Your body isn't working, or you're ill and you can't find a remedy, or God forbid something else is wrong and you're fighting that battle and you have these setbacks. Some things are in your work, you want to be ahead more, you want to be more successful, or in love, right? You want that relationship to be stronger, or like, where is that relationship? Right? So those things that come into us can sometimes manipulate our thoughts and manipulate our mind into believing that we're losing the battle. And when those things happen, take a step back. Don't try to keep fighting it in that moment. Take a step back. Take a step back to breathe, to get focused, to kind of get perspective. And maybe it's about going about it in a little bit of a different way. Maybe just kind of how you're approaching it just needs to be tweaked a little bit, right? For instance, you keep going through that front door, you keep going through the front door, and the front door is locked. And every time you open up the front door, it's locked. You can't get in. Well, maybe you need to climb through the window, or maybe it's going through the garage, or maybe it's a side door. Thinking of another way to approach the task at hand, the obstacle at hand, so that maybe you can make some progress. Sometimes it's about surrendering. You just have to let go. You have to, what do they say? From my mouth to God's ears, right? And that's when you say that, that's about surrendering, right? Like, you know what? It's not in my hands anymore. So there's different things that we can do to kind of gain traction, different things that we could do to rally ourselves, because that's really what it's about. You got to rally back up. You got to find that grit, got to get back up, because if you really entertain the idea that you're losing the battle, what's going to happen? You are going to roll down that hill so quick, and you're going to give up, right? And we can't have you giving up. We can't have you giving up. So look for people around you that can offer emotional support. Now, don't go being an energy vampire, okay? Don't sit there and just suck the living daylights out of them with your problems. Make it a balance. Make it a two-way street where they're there to support you and you will then listen to them and support them. That give and take actually will help strengthen and make you feel a lot better, because you're not just taking that support, you're actually offering it as well. So that kind of helps as much. Again, the second thing, take a step back, walk away from it for a bit. Maybe that's for a few hours or a day or a couple days. Sometimes we just run ourselves down so much that we actually don't have the energy to face the battle, to face what's ahead of us. You need energy. You need stamina. You need to find that healthy spot within yourself that will give you the motivation, that will give you the drive, but that will also relax the mind so that you can sort through what is the solution or what are my options, right? When we think that there are no options, I've done that. I have been in situations where I absolutely thought there is no way something's going to make this work. And you will be so surprised how much, if you surrender and say, all right, let me look at it another way, or let me look at it with a clear head, let me just kind of see what other things we can do around it, you will be so surprised how another option pops up, or how someone out of the blue comes along and helps you. It's phenomenal how much that happens when you believe in it. Good morning, Amber. Good morning. I see Stan. Here comes Stan. Here he is. He just hears me. It's hard not to hear me, but I think all of Los Angeles hears me. Oh, look. Okay. Oh, my God. Right. Let's say, wait. Oh, don't go away, Boo. Boo. Look. Stan says hi, everybody. Stan says hello. Hi, Stan. I'll feed him in a minute. Isn't he adorable, though? He comes to say hi to you. Talk about, an uphill battle. Good morning, Shemaine. Talk about an uphill battle, right? Here comes a squirrel saying, how am I going to get some nuts today? It feels like a losing battle. Who is going to open their door for me to give me some food? And he's right here. He's looking right at me saying, I'm here. So I know we all have these struggles. I know each of you has your own battle. And when we can remember that about one another, so when you talk to someone, even engaging, remember that they too have a battle, that they too are struggling through something, that they too are wishing that they had more support somewhere along the line than what they're getting, right? So when we can be more empathetic and understanding just to the needs of others, then we can actually put our focus on maybe being of assistance or giving that extra kind word or that extra support, right? Good morning, Joseph. And when we do that, it will actually remind us that somebody has worse problems than we do. And that's so true. Or sometimes, what if you're going through something, but at least you have your family or you have your friends, right? There are some people going through things and they don't even have that. They're alone. So we do have one another, right? We all have each other. Good morning, Susan. And I want us to build this community to know that we have one another so that you don't feel alone going through this life, so that everything doesn't feel like you're losing the battle, all right? Because there's these bumps, there's these paths, there's these life lessons. all of these things, but also in that are the miracles, are the beautiful moments that through the struggle, you find a strength within yourself or a love in somebody else. You find a kind word from someone you didn't even think cared about you, right? Or someone who's making you food or making sure your clothes are clean or doing something else in your life to kind of help you along your battle. So, and, it's hard, Shemaine, it's hard when you feel that you don't have friends and family and things like that. And it is about putting ourselves out there to try to create our community, to expand and create. It's hard when we lose people too, whether we lose them to death or friendships ending or, I've had a lot of that myself, so much of that myself. I was like, God, no one wants to be my friend. But you have to believe in yourself and you have to know that people care. Good morning, John. And that there is people, it's just finding your people, right? You got to find them. And sometimes that takes us putting ourselves out there. And sometimes it's putting ourselves, good morning, Diane, nice to see you. Sometimes it's putting ourselves out there in a different way, going outside your comfort zone. But I want to say that when you feel like you're losing the battle, what I want you to do is remind yourself that you are loved. Remind yourself that you are part of the universe. Remind yourself that we really are all one. We really are. And taking a step back and kind of just seeing the bigger picture will actually make you feel like you're less alone. Okay? Good morning, Michael. Thank you, Ivana. And when you're feeling so overwhelmed, that's not the time to make a decision about anything. All right? Take a moment, clear your head. Maybe that's going for a walk, trying some meditation, gardening, doing something for yourself. If you're able to get a massage or a facial, or you can give me a massage. No. But reminding yourself that you don't have to make a decision right now, that you can breathe, that you can be calm, that you don't have to worry about making the wrong decision. I know, I'm telling you, I've been there. I'm human. So I know that part of you is like, every decision's so important. What if I make a mistake? I totally get it. I totally get it. But if you make a mistake, right, then the universe will give you a way to fix it. They'll give it a way to rebound. And we're going to learn from it. Whatever decisions you make, whatever paths you're taking, we learn from it, okay? We learn and we grow. As long as we keep our minds open, our hearts open, our thoughts open, keeping all of those things that are so important, okay? So there you go. That is your coffee with Colby, because Stan keeps knocking at the door. Actually, I think that's up for you to look into. Why does it keep coming back, right? It's a lesson to be learned, or maybe it's about letting go, perceiving it as a struggle. Somehow, some way, right? When we let go of perceiving something as a struggle, all of a sudden it doesn't have that power over us. Crazy, I know, but most things that are going on, we have to find a way to look into ourselves to see how are we perceiving it and how are we responding to it, and taking responsibility on some level, because it really actually can help, right? Thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right, date night tonight. You were reading my mind, Stephen. It is our date night, live with Colby Rebel. 323-992-3115. You want to grab your pen? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. 323-992-3115. Call lines will open up at 5 p.m. Pacific time. And, I'm going to try to take as many callers, get you through. Have your question ready. The worst thing, listen, I'll tell you what, I know you think you're helping when you say, oh, whatever you want to give. It's like, I could go so many places. So think of a question, or if there's a connection you want to make and you know it's someone in particular, just say who it is. Let's see what happens, right? But let's just work together. Let's have that date night. Let's answer questions. It's fun. We laugh, we cry, we share, we come together. Alrighty? So look for the, go online to the Facebook. You'll see the banner, 323-992-3115. And I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for sharing, for caring, for always putting it out there. Again, Sunday, if you're in LA, we have the Spirit Service. You can't miss this. I mean, if you are even near LA, just come. It's at 10 a.m. So many amazing messages and good friends, and it is such a beautiful experience. You know, I am live streaming it, but it's very different in person. So if you get a chance, you know, if you get a chance to come in person, please come in person. Good morning, Marta. Good morning, mi amiga. All right, everybody. Have a beautiful day. To all my women out there, happy International Women's Day. All right? Stand in your power. Together we are empowered. Have a beautiful day. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.